coming from me. I hope you're ashamed of yourself. You should be. It's 70 degrees out. You have bunny hoops on.
So from time to time, I've gotten questions asked me about how do I record my phone calls online when I'm calling up the various police departments and all that stuff. And the simple answer is I use this program here called PlayClaw 5. I originally got it a couple years ago for recording video games, and I just repurposed its use to doing the police phone calls and the city phone calls and stuff like that you see me record and put online for you guys to view. Now, standard price for this is usually around 40 bucks. Right now, as you can see on the screen, they got a sale on it. It's 30% off. And during like the winter and summertime Steam sales, I've seen this drop as high, get a discount of up to 90% on this program. So, but this is a paid program for those of you who want to record your phone calls or something like that. But you don't want to put money into it. There is a free option, and that's what I'm actually going to show you now. Now, what I recommend doing is getting your hands on OBS or Open Broadcast software. Now, this was originally designed for streaming video games and stuff like that, but you can use it to record for free. And let me go ahead and show you how to do that right now. And this you can ignore for the moment because I'm going to show you how to set this up a little bit later for configuring other things. Now, pretty much once you get it installed, it's pretty quick. It's downloads like about 15 megs. Yeah, right-click install, say where it's going. There you go. And it's pretty straightforward, and there's almost nothing you really have to do to really get it going. But once you get up and going with this is pretty much right off the bat. All you got to do is go to Add and go to Monitor Capture. Have it marked up. Just say OK. And what this does is going to set it up as what you're going. Now you can click here to preview what you're going to see already on here. And as you can see, it's just giving you a quick preview. It's recording the mic and all that stuff. But in order to get it to start recording, you can go ahead and go over here to hit Start Recording. As you see, a new file has already popped up here. This is it recording what's going on right now. And then you can adjust the mic volume here. You can adjust this, and you can mute the audios. So you get an idea of what's going on here. And when you're done, you can just hit Stop Recording, and it finishes. And you can go over here, Start Recording. As you see, a new file has already popped up. And there you go. Now, the thing is, though, is the file format for this, unfortunately, is in FLV, and not all video editors can handle this. But there is an easy and quick way, a quick solution to fix that problem. And that program is known as Handbrake. And you can download that at handbrake.fr. It's free, open use kind of thing, but it does require VLC to work, so you'll have to download VLC also. VLC is just a video codec, but let's say you don't want to change what you're using to play your usual videos and all that stuff. That's what I'm going to show you right now on the quick install here. I'm going to go ahead and hit Next. Hit Next. I already read through all this, but I highly recommend you read through these licensing agreements, just so you know what you're signing up for, what are the terms and all that stuff. Generally, it's free webware. But the way I do it for setting up the VLC, if you don't plan on using it, you can go ahead and get rid of your desktop shortcut thing. I still leave the Start menu shortcut in there. Save the web plugins because there is some web functionality. I don't use this program for playing DVDs. Now here's the kicker. If you don't want to change what your files are being recorded in for video or audio files, just decheck mark these. Or if you want to, you can go in and say, okay, I want these specific files to be used. But I already have a program for that on here. So let me close this up here. But yeah, you can do the same thing with the video and all that. And I go ahead and leave this in. Hit Next. Install the traditional path, or you just assign it to where you want to go ahead and install it. If you're running on like multiple hard drives, you get that thing going. And once you get it done, you don't need to run software at all. It's just sort of a proprietary. Handbrake taps into the ability of VLC to actually change the file type. And so get over here, and we open up Handbrake. And all you have to do is quite simple. Just drag and drop your file onto this. It's scanning it. There we go. And then you generally want to keep your file to an MP4. A lot of video editors can't handle the MKV file format also on top of that. And then you just set where you want it to go. I have it set to a video file on my desktop right here. OBS. I'll just call this test 1. Hit save. And then your computer's going to try to go, well, it gets that done, and then you go right up here, hit start, and it starts preparing and changing it real fast. And it'll keep, just leave all these standard, pretty much keeps it as the default there. And what do you know? It's in here. Start recording. As you see, a new file has already popped up here. And now you have a completely usable MP4 video file that you can use with your video editing software, and this should work with pretty much all video editors out there. It's the standard one file type that they built to take in and all that stuff. If you're lucky, you don't have to go through this extra step. Your video editor will be able to just take these straight up .flv files inwards, but as I said, it's not a standard file type, so it's going to be hit or miss. But good luck for any of you guys that want to go ahead and start screen recording your phone calls or do anything like that. Just make sure you check up on your wiretap laws before you go and start recording every single phone call you make or whatever, just to make sure you don't run afoul with your local wiretap laws for your state or country.